use to hone my energies.
Assuming my character was awake, you, sir, now have a silver amulet of the Flesh Lord.
Oh, you put your mark on that too?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, there you
It
go.
is blessed by the Flesh Lord.
You got to get your brand out there somehow.
Absolutely. You see that mark on England's head? That's going to be a Flesh Lord mark eventually.
So I guess Esoteric would then look to the other people, the party, since they seem to be the ones going out and doing the heavy lifting here. I suppose, seeing that you've got a table leg, that we haven't really found much in the way of armaments here.
No. In fact,
found
I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, I need a. In fact, I need a new weapon, a new table leg or something.
What about those guards that were manning the barricade?
Might be worth asking if they can part with something since they're safe behind these barricades.
I thought your character used like a chain whip.
Yeah, that's true. I did have to change that. That is a thing.
I was wondering why you hadn't been using that the whole time. Because we can just keep fixing the chains.
Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, admittedly, the chain thing was a different take on the improvised weapon that I didn't even. That was totally in the moment last time, and I totally forgot about it because I put on my character sheet table leg and filled it out and didn't think about the chain. Yeah, I guess I've still got that in my offhand. I can just switch that now to my primary as my primary weapon. Jeremy, would that still be a 1d4? Is that what we decided last time? I want to say I rolled it with a penalty the only time I used it last time because it was in my offhand. Yeah. Okay. It's not very long. I think it's like 2 feet. I just want to make sure I get that when I make a new thing here. Okay. Cool. But yeah, no, it probably wouldn't hurt, I say, to maybe see if the guards will part with anything now that we've kind of gained their trust. They weren't very trusting to begin with.
Okay. I guess I'll approach the head guardsman and ask him if he has any equipment he can offer to us.
He looks at you kind of, roll. What do you want? Like roll based on roll, get some checks going. So roll a diplomacy check. So you walk up to Captain Bastion.
We require armor or weapons, something we can use to fight. While I have my claws, my compatriots have nothing but their hands. Certainly you can assist us.
28.
Roar! Roar! All the diplomacy.
He says he is very stubborn. He says he doesn't have much, but how you talk to him and word him, he says, we haven't seen anything come across the barricade in 3 days. With a reluctant sigh, he goes to one of his comrades and he says he has a spear, an extra spear that he may have. You know what, I kind of want to just roll. So let me roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright.
6. I want to roll a d6. I don't want to give you. I want to make everything be random. You okay with that?
Sure. Kind of the nature of this campaign.
So he says, he pulls out one of his comrades. One of the guys have a spear and a shield, but he kind of pulls from his side. He says he has a morning. He says here, and hands you a morning star.
Who can use this? And I'll look.
Oh, I like that.
A morning star. 1d8 morning star. You can either choose to do bludgeoning or piercing.
Oh, I like that a lot. I say I'm gonna kind of like offer my hand, like, may I?
And I'll give it to you.
Yeah. You're already
after
using
pressing the mark of the Flesh Lord into it.
You know, is it marked now? Does I get a bonus against fleshy objects?
No, you get a +1 style bonus to being a Mark of the Flesh Lord item.
There you go.
He pulls. We'll see if we can get more. He pulls out his perfect. Well, you see the barricade there, and it's kind of like still rubble in the barricade, but there's just like a little like platform where you can place things on the barricade. You see like a small hand axe there, and he hands you a hand axe as well and says if you need this. It's a 1d6 hand axe.
Alright. I can make use of that if you're going to take the Morning Star.
Listen, I really like this weapon, but if you'd rather have it, I'm not one to argue. I can make do with just about anything that I can hit somebody with.
And he says that's all we have. We have to keep the armor that we have. He says if there's no attacks in a couple of days, then maybe.
This should be plenty.
All I need is the wool blanket in which I've wrapped my loins.
So Captain York, he kind of walks with you out, ushering you to the door. But as you walk to the door, you're starting to notice an ammonia smell coming from that hallway. As you look around, you don't see anything, but you're noticing a strange smell
From which hallway?
from this area right here.
So-
Do we all smell that, or is it just like the people who are real close to it?
Everyone kind of smells it. It's just faint though when you walk to this area.
I'll ask Juglin if there's any poison. And he'll cast detect poison.
After a couple of minutes, Juglin says, it seems everything's safe. Maybe it's the vapors, maybe it's seeping in from the wall.
I'll cast detect magic. Is there anything magical about the vapor? Or about the smell?
Do we see it? Does it have a color?
No magical. No, you don't smell anything, you don't see anything. Then you don't take any magic.
There might be something on the other side of the door.
And it's coming from this way, yeah?
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's alright. Really quick, out of character, Michael, would you... Did your character have a preference on weapons?
No. He's fine with you taking the Morning Star since you already seem to just have an improvised weapon. Go ahead, have like an actual manufactured weapon. He'll make do with the hand axe and the dagger. He's fine with that.
Okay, I totally took it like character-based. I was like, oh yeah, that's what he would go for, but then I want, as a player, not be an asshole.
You're good. You're good. I appreciate it.
Right, back in character. Okay, so it's coming from behind this door. I'm not really one for patience usually, and if it's just the smell, I probably honestly smell worse. Because that wool blanket's probably quite warm around my loins, and I haven't showered in a couple of days. So I'm going to try to go past this door. If I have anything, the Weeping Eye is not returned, right? Sorry, I know Michael doesn't know what that is, but...
I'm
And
just
so-
here. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to the party. You can... So,
You're plotting your ways to kill us?
No, Captain Bastion says, and he continues to move the door, or move this huge table out of the way.
Great. As I venture forth, I'm going to go further into the room. I'm going to just walk to the middle, see if, do I still have the sense of the smell?
No, it gets very faint. You can't even really smell it by the time you get to the other room. At that time,
So it was
you hear Captain Baskin kind of start to drag the table back across the door.
I'm going to say, hey, what was that safe word again?
I was just gonna say.
A royal accuser.
Oh, that's dumb.
The
Cool.
smell's coming from inside the hallway. Something might be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know if we're in danger of that haunt coming back. I'm going to look at Juggling and go, do you have any experience with haunts? Do they some sort of odor when they return?
He did tell you. He said that sometimes haunts, if not destroyed, can return in a couple of days or hours, depending on the haunt.
This thing might be coming back. And Juggling, I don't know if you have any expertise in this. Maybe our esoteric friend. might have seen this before, but and I'm going to show him the thing we picked up. I forgot to do it sooner. The 2 rods that we found with sealed liquid inside. But I don't think we've yet identified. I want to see if either of them have had any. Like if anything looks familiar about them. Would Jugglin's character have experienced that?
Experienced. So that more.
Would we know what those 2 rods we found with the sealed liquid? I don't believe we fully identified them.
Oh yeah, we still have those. It's just a glass cylinder with liquid in it.
I know this is not the moment per se. I meant to do this back at the camp, but I do want to show these to Jugglin or whatever his name is.
He does, for those, they are definitely some type of magical, or no, alchemical device. He says those are not magical. Those are not his forte.
Alchemical, so we still don't know they could be dangerous. Great. All right. Well, if we get desperate, we could throw them at somebody.
Yep. That's the plan.
All right. Moving on. Sorry. Back to focus. Okay, so
I'm thinking that we're gonna have to go outside.
let's
Well, not to be a wet blanket, but Esoteric has no clue where you've been and where you haven't been, so he's just kind of following at this point.
Yeah, we're not. To be fair, my character's not very patient, so he probably wouldn't have even thought to fill you in.
The way I look at it, if you don't ask, then it doesn't matter. Filling you in doesn't on things that have already happened doesn't mean anything. At least to my character.
Yeah, you got stuck with the 2 most unhelpful party members. I'm actually gonna ask Jeremy. When we explored last time, I think we looked at this door, this set of double doors below us. We determined definitely goes outside. But I don't think we didn't actually investigate this set, did we? We just assumed it was the same. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the door. Does it have a window on it?
It's like a very thick door.
I'm gonna ask you to hold on, and this room over here, these are like tables and stuff next to the door, right? Those?
They're bookshelves.
Bookshelves?
One table, bookshelves.
Anything I could hold over my head, like we did with the table before.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go pick one out, and I'll lift it over my head like an umbrella like we did last time, and tell everybody, well, if we need to head outside, then this will protect us from the acid rain.
Acid rain.
Yep.
I love that he's just going to learn these as we say.
Say that again, just to make sure I heard you right.
Rain, but acid.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
So what's the? Are you opening the door, or?
I'm gonna take this moment to, now that he's brought it up, I'm gonna explain. We forgot to mention it's really not safe outside, but that might be our only option. There's this weird yellow mist and acid rain, and so far these doors are the only thing over here we haven't explored that we know of. So yeah, I think I'm gonna open the door for Fleshlord, who is now holding thing over his head. I'm gonna open it so that he could step out and use this if he needed to protect us. If that makes sense.
Okay. So as you open the door, you notice sagging shelves held together by dust and extensive system. Well, you see a couple of rolling ladders ringing this library of husky, dull-looking tomes. It looks as they're decrepit and pages are falling out.
Put inside.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You
well.
see, the walls. There's a high ceiling space, but the ceiling's like 20 feet up.
I get a feeling from Fleshlord's face that he's surprised, and that this is in fact not acid rain out there.
I'll set down the bookcase and step through the door.
Okay.
Well, that was a pleasant surprise.
So it wasn't The other kind of acid, was it?
Well,
That brain?
no, we thought this went outside, but it looks
What
like
are you talking
more.
about? What other kind of
The
acid?
hallucinogenic, narcotic kind. I'm
No,
asking if you just imagine.
You get the blankest of looks.
We're both like, no, it was real.
I'm not an alchemist. We don't. What?
I think he's asking if we were dreaming.
Oh, maybe.
Very
It
well.
felt real.
There's no way to tell in this place. Real is a vague and far away concept anymore.
Well, yes, I imagined my day would be like that when I woke up with a talking demon next to me.
Where did you find? Are you talking about the one in the doctor's costume?
No, I'm talking about the towering one that keeps pressing his arcane mark into every object he sees.
He's talking about you, I say.
You'll have to point out the. Careful with your words, little man.
I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna kind of roll my eyes and chuckle and move on. If you go to that corner, I'll go to this one. How's that? And we'll see what's ahead. What do? Wait, Fleshlord does have her vision, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we see?
Let's see.
Lava. You're now in lava. You died.
Seems like
Oh, for lava.
this is a huge bookcase. That's what you see right here. Without moving anymore.
I'll scan the bookcase while we walk past it if I see anything interesting.
You see perception. With your perception, you notice an odor, like a bestial musk, lingers in the air. But you're looking, you see a book. It says breaking. It's a really odd book. It's it's something like a custom notepad type. You see in the shelf. You see. It says sometimes, as you flip open, you see sometimes residents need to be broken in order to maintain a proper balance here at the home. Limit food intake, limit baths, leave room well lit. And then, when all else control fails, using out loud noises to break the will of residents.
Sounds like a prison.
You see, you detect magic on this parchment.
Okay.
Just for my reference, is our cleric friend, is he also a human like me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How are we seen right now? Does he have a torch or something?
No. No one got a torch.
No, he has a lantern, doesn't he?
Nope. I mean, the little boy gave you one, but no one said anything about them having torches.
Okay, I cast light on Juglin.
Okay.
Well, we had a lantern. I thought that Juglin had the lantern. Sorry. Maybe we did not give that to him. I'm going to look back now that you've mentioned.
Cast light on everybody who can't see in the dark.
Well, I do have this lantern I could give him.
Light is a cantrip spell for me, so I can just
Alright.
Spam.
So,
That'll
Yeah.
work for me.
it
let
lights
there
up.
be light.
So you detect magic on this parchment of paper.
You want a spellcraft check, or
That's fine.
would it be spellcraft or knowledge arcana?
The spellcraft. With 16, you just make it. You see that this is a scroll with the instructions of the spell ear-piercing scream.
Ooh, neato.
That does sound. And this is obviously all done on the other side of the bookcase. So at the same time he's searching, and I'm gonna step to this corner here so I can see the center of the room.
As you move up, see. The center of the room is a heavily worn table, surrounded by what appears to be uncomfortable chairs. A chandelier of iron vines dangles above. You're getting more scent of leather and old paper and dust. But now the musk is getting really overbearing.
Huh. Did the musk is increasing?
Some kind of animal has made their nest in this library, maybe?
Yeah. Is there anything out of place about?
Droppings.
Yeah.
Handle animal check.
Scratches or yeah.
So what are you wanting to do, Michael?
I just look and see if there's signs of an animal being in the area. Somebody mentioned scratches. I said droppings.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Cody had a very good question. Would a handle animal be of use here?
I mean, it depends. The animal and stuff. I mean, I don't.
I mean, would it?
I mean, to figure out what it might be.
Yeah, would it aid
no, I think it'd be knowledge nature, or depending on if it's a creature or an animal or whatever it is. As your perception check, Michael, you look down, and it seems like you see small droplings.
I think there might be.
You also hear these, like, it seems like hundreds of like tapping, like tapping on the floor.
Are the droppings pretty small?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing rats. Rats would, I guess, make sense for a place like this.
Yeah. That's probably nothing too serious to worry about. Although in this
walks up, you see a swarm of rats start to move up and to attack his character.
Michael's character.
Yep, everyone roll initiative.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I rolled a 4 twice.
Flesh Lord. So let me move everybody.
Can I do a test real quick? I just made a buff for Rage, and I'm trying to make one for Arcane Strike. I'm gonna see if it worked. Disregard this.
Am I getting that right? Flesh Lord. Flash Lord. Juggling. The Stoic, and then Restraint.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, I think you've given Michael a bit more in his, but that's not a bad thing. Oh, because I don't know if it matters in the turn order.
No, but his it's 7. Why does it say 6 still? I want to say 3.
It doesn't really. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's still the same place. So
there, that's fine. Okay.
What I rolled did not work.
Okay. So your initiative stacks too with a sync summon? With a sync summoner, Cody? I know that.
My what?
I didn't know your initiative stacked.
My initiative, I have improved initiative.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So I'm gonna have the rat just jump to attack. Speed 5-10. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna cheat 5-10. The rat swarm is actually right here.
Good.
So now it is Flesh Lord's turn.
Are they on top of the table? Where are they?
Yeah, on top of the table.
Gross.
2, 4, 5. Okay, I'll move over to there,
Mm-hmm.
and I will take a. I'll take a claw at one of the. I'll take a claw at the rat
Attack.
swarm.
That is going to be a miss. Flesh Lord misses. Now juggling. What is juggling doing?
I would imagine he would just kind of take up position over here since he's not a particularly strong fighter.
Okay. Now we got a stoic.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll move over here and give a swing with the hand axe.
That is going to be a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now it is Restraint's turn.
Great. So they're still on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom in the map. I'm gonna come over to here. Yeah, I'm gonna come right here. As I do that, does any more of this room open up?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna try to attack them with my new Morning Star.
You hit.
Sweet. 7 damage. BT dubs, I just went ahead and adjusted in my rolls to always include Arcane Strike, which is... So it's got the +1.
Got you.
So...
Now, make sure, because sometimes you might need to take a swift action, drink a potion and stuff, so make sure you know that. At that time,
That's a good point. You're right.
You see another rat swarm, but it just seems like it appears out of thin air. And it attacks, it actually gets on top of Flesh Lord. I'm going to put him right here just so y'all know. And I'll kind of say, so you know what, I'll just put him on top. One goes on top of Restraint. It seems like one disappears from the ground from all your characters. So you see these rat swarms start to appear from the ground. That's an automatic hit, I believe, of swarm traits. Everyone roll a fortitude save. Not juggling.
You said a fortitude save?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Restraint take 1 damage. Michael takes 6. Flesh Lord take 1 damage. And I will end their turn. Now it is Flesh Lord's turn.
Okie doke. Let's see. I guess I'll full attack the rats that are on me.
Okay. Okay, so that's yours. So I'll do flesh. Okay. So as you see, the flesh will start to attack multiple creatures. He's biting, he's clawing, trying to get them off of him. You see him destroy a few, but it seems like they're just mounted and just starting to chew and gnaw on his ankles and his knees. Now it is Juglin's turn. Declare it.
Gosh, let's see.
Oh!
I mean, I guess he'll hold where he is. He doesn't really have much he can do to help us.
Okay, now Stoic.
I guess I will 5-foot step and try and take a swing again.
It's another miss.
Mhm.
Oof.
Now we're gonna let restraint go.
Alright, so now I have rats on me.
Mhm.
And if I move, they move. Is that the idea? Do I take a check?
Yeah, what's the check you want to do?
I do a perception check from the direction that I think the rats appeared,
Okay.
which I think is here-ish.
Okay.
Unless you tell me I have no reason to believe
No,
that.
you're fine. You're in battle.
Well,
You don't see anything out of normal.
yeah. Alright. And I'm able to attack these rats on me
Yep.
with my weapon. Well, that's gonna be difficult. Alright, we're gonna try it though. Oh,
Crit confirmed.
did
So that's a crit. You confirmed a crit. So the roll.
I need to add the +1 actually because I took it out because you were right about the swift action thing, so that would be a 9.
Roll.
I guess face.
What we at for confirmed crit? Go ahead. Roll a 1d30 map because you confirmed the crit.
Alright, D30. That's
14.
do I shatter them?
So it stays the same. It stays the same. You do the 19 damage.
Ooh. Does that
You see restraint just taking his morning star and just pummeling the rats and like he does one swell sweep, one
L swoop.
I'm sorry, swell sweep. Goodness, I'm dyslexic. I'm tired. So and you see him just kill about 18 rats, but they're still starting to try to climb up your body. But it seems like you stopped them for the meantime. Now my rat's turn. I'm gonna roll damage on Matt, 1 damage. I'm gonna have this one go back up to a stoic. And roll. Wow, 6 again.
Damn.
And then
Sure, why
5
not?
And then 5 on Flesh Lord. At that time, you see this small creature climb out from hiding. Or excuse me, scurry out from hiding. I'll show you what it looks like. Anyone see that? It seems like this rat-like creature has tiny human hands in place of his front paws, and an unnerving human face with a very toothy mouth. At that time, you see, and you can hear a noise go from the creature's hands. Matt, can I get restraint to roll a will save?
You can.
14.
It-
Nothing happens.
Good.
Okay.
Everyone write that down. That beats it.
Now, wow, metagamer. 23.
You said it out loud. I whispered it to you and you said it out loud.
I know. Matthew, you beat it.
Okay. I'm just teasing you.
Flesh Lord, your turn.
I guess I'll make my way over to the thing.
I love these carrying the rats with them, huh?
Yep. And I'm gonna.
Remember, it's on the bookshelf. Look at the bookshelf, so it's 20 feet above you.
20 feet above me.
Yes.
It's a big shelf.
Can I pull the book? Is it like is it one long bookshelf or is it multiple bookshelves?
It's one long bookshelf because there's a like you see a couple of ladders. You want me to put the ladders down for you?
I cast enlarge person on myself.
Okay.
So you start casting?
Yeah.
What's the time for that spell?
It should just be one round.
And then you become enlarged on the beginning of your next round, correct?
It causes instant growth of a humanoid creature, doubling its height and multiplying. Well, here, I can just put it in there. There.
Okay. So now you are large. At that time, you notice two creatures behind you that look the same on top of the bookcase. Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's your turn, Juglin. What's Juglin gonna do?
Gosh. Well, I forgot to give Juglin the scroll from earlier, or else I'd have him use that. Fuck. He'll just keep waiting.
Okay, a stoic.
I guess I'll continue. I don't know. How fast did these swarms move on us? Does it seem like we could outrun them if we had to?
Make a knowledge check, and I'll let you know. A nature check to know
Okay.
how fast they're going.
Yeah, I'm untrained.
10. You know that swarms usually, we're 10. You know that swarms usually go about anywhere from, I'll say, 10 to 20 feet.
Is more of the library supposed to be revealed yet, or?
No, I mean, I would reveal, but I need to get
Okay.
dynamic lighting, but no, not until you get to that area.
Gotcha. Alright then. I will... And these things are swarms, so correct me if I'm wrong, do they provoke? Or do I provoke from them?
You don't.
Whatever.
If you move out of the way, you don't provoke from swarms. They don't have a reach.
Okay. Then I am going to retreat over towards our friendly cleric.
Okay.
Actually, I guess I'll just double move. There we go.
Okay. With that, 5, 10, 15, 20. Reveal some more area here. Ladder. Put one right here. Here. There's a ladder here.
And are these the ladders, the type that are like attached?
No,
So they're-
when you perception check, you realize that these ladders wheel. They're wheelable, like you can wheel them to and fro.
Okay.
Yep. So now it is Restraint's turn.
Great, I've still got rats on me. We got a big flesh lord over here fighting the thing, and then there are two more of those things that appeared. Oh, am I making that up?
Nope, you're right.
Where? I don't see them on the map. Am I crazy?
It hasn't revealed because you got two humans.
Oh.
If Cody asks, I'll let him know.
Oh, okay. He can only see them. I got you. Yeah. Cool. So I see that. I got rats on me. Weird. All right. Well, for the time being, I'm gonna try to kill the rest of these rats on me. 'Cause that's annoying. So here we go. Oof, not so good.
You miss, unfortunately.
Still got rats. Okay. Well, that's it for me.
So you hear the rattling start to screech as they see this flesh creature get larger, and the rats continue to attack. So you see the rat swarm start to get closer to Juggling. One continues to attack. Restraint. Restraint, wow, takes 6 damage.
Yikes.
This other one starts to head and make its way to the Flesh Lord. At this moment, this creature here is going to target the Flesh Lord. Make a will save, Flesh Lord. Dang. Okay. You see another rat-like creature as he moves on top of the bookcase reveal itself. He points to Juggling. Make a will save Juggling. Okay, at that moment, you see Juggling. You see Juggling scream. And he starts to run as far as he can away, disappearing from the room.
Great.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll. And that's what Juggling does his round. Now it is it's Stoic's turn.
Alright, let's see if
Wait,
I...
my turn.
Did I skip your turn? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. My apology. I guess I saw Juggling and then messed up. I'm sorry, Michael. Sorry, Cody.
Okay, I'm gonna have to, because my size changed, that changed how all of my weapons work, so I'm gonna have to roll them differently now.
I got you. And that lasts 10 rounds?
That lasts... God, how long did it say? Was it a minute per level?
Yep. Thanks. Yep, that sounds right.
Okay, so that'll last 20 rounds.
Okay.
So, now that I'm, like, 12 feet tall with a 10-foot reach, I should be able to hit that thing on top of the shelves.
Okay.
So, I will make my attacks against it. Each one of these is going to... Okay, let's see. This first one gets a plus... Oh, no, wait. They all just... Okay, no, those parts all stay the same. So this is a +6, and then 2 +4s.
So the first two miss, the last two hit. The first two miss, the last one hits.
Okay, and because I'm a size category larger, that deals a D8 instead of a D6.
Ooh.
And that's a D8 plus 4. So that's 8 damage.
You notice your attack maims it dramatically. And you did 8 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, now Juggling still doing his thing. Let me see what I rolled. Okay, so Juggling now can start to head back to combat. Because he was only scared for 1 round.
Oh, I was going to ask, when these rats over here moved between this square and that square, did I get an attack of opportunity now that I have reach?
I thought it was leaving the squares. Attack of opportunity.
See, I'm not sure, because I know it's leaving in 5th edition. I'm not sure what it is in Pathfinder.
Yes, leaving.
Well, is it... Okay, I know when you stood... Like, if somebody's prone and they stand up, you get it, right? But that also... To me, that's kind of like entering? Or is it just a totally different...
If I'm recalling, they basically have to move through. So if they just move in, or if they just, 5-foot step out, they're good.
You're good. Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't know. I just wasn't sure, because in this case, they're moving through my range without actually, entering, my combat, since my combat area is very wide now, it makes it a little more complicated.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be something that I'll look up. How about that for next time? What was your thing? Look up HP and now reach. Now reach.
Yeah, how reach affects attacks of opportunity.
I got you. I'll look that up. Okay. Now it is
Learning.
the Stoic's turn.
Okay. We'll see if I coded this right. I'm gonna try and cure light wounds myself. Yeah. Alright. I cure light wounds myself, and I am going to then move over closer to this rat creature.
Okay. At that time, you reveal another creature up on top of the bookshelf as your light starts to shine forth. That was your move. Now Restraint's turn.
Alright. It's showtime. That last attack by those rats really started to piss me off. And now I just want them off me. So it's rage time. Using my new buff. I'm raging. It's time to kill these rats, and I'm going to try to do that. So I'm going to hit him again.
I like the
you hit.
music.
It's not too
Music.
loud.
I think it's perfect, and I like being a giant with this music. It feels fitting.
So you hit your rats, Matt. Okay, you hit. Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah, this is epic music. I had to turn it back up. Oh man, sorry, Arcane Strike, of course. I forgot. So that's a 7. Sorry, I took it out of the script, so I got to remember to say that now.
Okay. So again, you're smashing. You're smashing more swarms. I got you. You're smashing more of the rats. Now it is return.
They're still not dead. Damn.
Well, anyway, 1 damage to you. I'm gonna have this rat swarm 5, 10. Okay. I'm gonna have they move a little closer to you, Stoic. I'm gonna have this one. He's gonna take. This rat swarm's gonna start coming up to your character. Cody.
Isn't it already on me?
No, it wasn't. Now it is.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
do damage. I'm gonna do 2 damage. This creature is going to I'm going to cast offensively. 10 plus 17, which beats a spell. I'm going to cast roll a will save to the Flesh Lord.
Okay.
Ooh. Not me.
14. Flesh Lord beats it again. I'm gonna have this rat creature. 5, 10. Oh man, so he fails. He actually falls right here.
Onto the ground.
Yep. He takes damage. I have this creature come this way, and you see him again move his hands around, and you hear Matthew roll a will save.
Badly.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, that's not baby.
That's their turn. And Matthew, I did damage you correctly with my swarm.
1 point of damage.
Okay.
Yes.
That's their moves, guys. That's it. Flesh Lord.
Okie doke. When I do a full attack, am I declaring that at the beginning, or can I make an attack and then decide?
No, you gotta declare at the beginning.
Okay, yeah, we'll just full attack this thing again. I have to re-roll the damage on those if any of them hit.
Okay, so they all hit.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so let's see. My bite is a D. Okay, no, they're all D6s, to which means they all become D8s. So, and those are all +3.
So 4.
I'm sorry, +4.
4. So that's 5. 6. That's 11. And you said that they're all +4.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one lays on the ground, and this swarm also lays on the ground. I mean, sorry, it disappears. That swarm disappears. Now, Juglin's back in the game now. So Juglin is not scared anymore. Do you want to have him move up, or have him stay back in the back?
Well, we'll have him keep staying back. He has no ability to fight these things.
Okay. Now,
Realistically.
Stoic's turn.
I'm gonna advance on that rat that fell down.
Okay.
Should I just roll regularly, or is he prone?
Yep, he fell. He rolled a 1. He's prone.
Okay, so should I just roll that we can add the bonus in after or whatever?
I'll add it. I got it in my mind.
Gotcha.
$16. Wow. So you see a Stoic run up with his hand axe, and taking advantage of this this helpless creature on the ground, and you hear a my squeak out.
Where's my squeak? Like a cat.
And he does 3 damage.
Nice.
Okay, now it is your turn, Restraint.
Ooh, Restraint has underestimated how strong this swarm of rats is, apparently, but fortunately, it's a bit of a character flaw. I believe he's a bit of a one-track mind. So, here we go again. Trying to kill a swarm of rats on me. And that'd be a +1 on the damage. Do I hit with the 15?
You hit.
Great. What does a +7 give me? Dead rats?
They're pretty hurt.
Is there another way to get out of this situation now that I've wasted 3 rounds of combat?
No, I mean, there's rule. I don't like. Yeah. I mean, that you could run away. Or...
That's not me like complaining against you know.
I know, but there's different checks you have to make to find out how to fight swarms. Is what I'm saying. I'll say that, and I'm gonna continue on. So okay. My swarm. Gonna come here. Restraint takes 5 damage. I'm gonna have this creature stay here. I'm gonna have it again. Now he sees a flesh lord kill his comrade. You hear a squeak, like a high screech. You hear the same noise you heard before. Flesh lord, make a will save. Matthew, make you take the 5 damage.
I did, yeah. Oh, trust me. I said shit under my breath.
Wow, 22. Now it is. I'm going to threaten. You know what? I'm going to cast defensively. Let's see if I do it. Yep, 17. This ratling disappears from in front of you, the Stoic, and vanishes in a mist, excuse me, a cloud of like shadow.
So, Jeremy, from what I've read online, it looks like attacks of opportunity happen when they leave a threatened square, but nobody's really very clear on whether or not because with reach it complicates that, because when they're moving in, they're technically leaving a threatened square, but they're also entering a threatened square. So it's.
I'll look it up. I'll actually take some time and look it up before Thursday.
Yeah, that one's it's really awkward with reach.
So that's what that one does. But his move. I end my turn. I can't. Yep, can't. It can't do anything. Now Flesh Lord's turn.
Realized he's already in range. I don't have to move.
Well, you're 20 feet up, so you would have to move around the bookcase unless you're trying to hit unless you're trying to hit the swarm.
Could I not just hit him?
Which one?
He's within this one.
Well,
he's within 10 feet of me.
He's up though. Like you gotta think he's up 20 feet, even though he's up 10 feet, and then like he's like over 5. I don't know how to rule that because that's 5 foot, and then the next one would be 10. Because your Pathfinder's diagonals were 5 and then 10, so it's like 5, 10. Does that make sense? I'm not really good at explaining things.
I think I'd be able to hit him if I moved here.
Michael, do you think you'd be able to hit him from there?
I mean, I'm just reaching up onto the bookshelf at that point, and I'm tall enough to reach to the top of them.
If it's a straight, like 90-degree, his arm is here, but he's reaching 5'10", and his reach is 12.
Like, I'm 12 feet tall with a reach of 10 feet. I should be able to reach up to the top of that.
Well, he said the bookcase is 20 feet tall, so you can't even see the top of the bookcase.
Yeah, I don't think.
No, I'd be able to reach the top of it.
But then not over, I guess, huh?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to reach over it.
Could he move down here?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he can move down there and maybe hit him, but even.
Yeah, because that's still within your.
Oh, wait! Is all 4 of these squares the bookshelf?
Yeah.
Or
yes.
is it 4 squares the bookshelf, or does the bookshelf is the bottom down here and the top up here?
Yeah, oh no, this is the aerial view only.
Yeah, all that's bookshelf.
Okay, so we just have like we just have 20 square feet. We have like 40 square feet of bookshelf top up here.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn. Fuck, I don't know how we're gonna reach him.
Well, you could probably get it right if you pass through me. I don't know if you can though, because you'd be standing on me.
Oh wait, how would I be able to reach him down here better than over here?
Because he's on the edge of this, so you're trying to reach up and over, and you can't. You probably can only get to here, but since he's on the edge of this side, if you stood where this ladder is, you could just pop him at the top.
Oh, okay. Well, the way the bookshelves are shaped is weird. It's hard because we're working at the 2D environment. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess I'll go around that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess I could stand over here.
Yep. So
that's still within my movement.
Maybe kind of stand like on the table, off of the table. Yeah.
And I'll take a swipe at him.
Unfortunately, you miss.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm going to let Juggling go now. Juggling, you said going to stay down there?
Yeah.
Now it's your turn, Stoic.
Do I see the guy up on the bookshelf?
Yeah, you can see.
Okay. Is that the one that left me?
Yep.
Or was that a different one?
Yeah, he kind of like nightcrawlered you.
Okay, gotcha. So, do I have to move to... I don't know how to ping. I don't know Roll20 very well.
Just click
you click and hold. Yeah, click and hold, you ping.
Do I have to go to that square in order to get onto the ladder?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, does that work like climbing? Like it quarters my movement or something?
Yep.
Shouldn't it only half his movement since he's using tools?
Ooh.
I thought it quartered. I can look. Ladder. Climb.
I got no idea.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, just do a quarter for right now. That'd be another thing I'll look up. I'm not an expert in the rules either, guys. Climbing with tools.
Yeah, that's a good question. Learning.
Well,
We
no.
will be
Because he's not just climbing up like a wall. He's just he's climbing up something specifically designed to be climbed.
I know, but I think it just makes it easier. So a rope, a surface with a ledge that holds on any surface, a rope with a wall to brace against. I would think that would be like a ladder. It's still you still have to make a check.
A rope with a wall to brace against it would be much more difficult than a ladder. Because a ladder, you could go up 3 rungs at a time if you just pulled yourself up like pull-ups.
It's still an action. Make a climb check because
Okay.
I mean a ladder is 4. Is that all together?
I got a bonus of 1.
Is that not included?
No, that's included. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
I imagine with a roll like that, yeah, you'd probably be going at a quarter speed for sure. But
I'm just double moving. I'm getting onto the ladder.
Okay, there you go. You're on the ladder.
I'm gonna hope the swarms haven't learned to climb yet.
So you're on the ladder and you're what, 5 feet up on the ladder?
Yeah, at least.
Okay. Well, 4. So you're 5 foot up on the ladder. So now it is it's Restraint's turn.
Restraint's getting very pissed off at this swarm of rats. And I'm gonna hit him again.
12 bludgeoning.
Oh,
With that,
about time.
you destroy the rat swarm.
Hallelujah. Great. I can still move, right?
Yeah, you could.
I see this guy, no doubt, right?
Yep.
And I know that he tried to cast something on me because I saw his hands move and I felt something, but I shook it off. So I'm going to also, if possible, if it's not completely obscured now by the Flesh Lord, make my way to this ladder.
I'm not a 10 by 10 square cube, so realistically, you could probably be in my zone.
Oh, sure. Okay, great. So I'm going to go, that's a 5-10 foot step over to the ladder. And then I need to do a climb check to start to climb. Is that true? Or is that an action?
This is
Climb is an action.
Yeah, make a climb. Yeah, make a climb check.
Well, technically, I've extended my action then if I've attacked, right?
If you attack, to make a move and do it, then do your climb check.
Yeah, your climb check is part of your movement. It's not an action of its own.
Oh, it's not an action. Okay, good.
You get up there. You get up there. You start.
All right, so I'm what, 5 feet up? Is that what we're saying?
Uh-huh.
Ish. Okay. Cool. I'm real pissed and I'm bleeding a lot.
Now it's Rick's turn, so now I got 1 rat swarm. I'm gonna have this rat swarm continue to go 5, 10, 15. They don't quite make it to Stoic, but they're trying to climb. I'm gonna have this guy move over here.
I'm just imagining a swarm of rats like falling all over each other on a ladder.
They're like climbing each other, aren't they?
I'm gonna have this guy make a 5 foot step.
The World War Z zombies, like, piling on top of themselves.
Yeah.
Make a. I think it's my last one. Hold up.
A stupid swarm.
Yep. Make a. Will save the Flesh Lord. $25.
You cannot take the will of the Flesh Lord.
That's his turn.
That has been repeatedly proven this game.
It really has. It's almost eerily.
And this guy. This creature seems like it disappeared.
Do I not get a attack of opportunity against him?
No, he took a 5 foot step back.
Back to where, though?
So he was here, and then I backed him up 5 feet.
So he went to the opposite side of the thing?
No, he didn't go all the way, or he would have got his opportunity. He was right here, and I backed him up 5 feet.
Yeah, but I have 10 feet of reach.
Ooh.
But I feel like you're still below the ladder, okay? Because he's backing up 5 feet beyond that, beyond the bookcase.
We could argue I'm on top of a table.
5 foot steps don't provoke anyways.
Yeah, but his casting would if he was in my attack range. I mean, I could easily argue I'm on top of a table.
Yeah, I mean the table would be like a small. It wouldn't be. I don't. It's so hard to argue rules. Because I would have made a concentration check. That's what I figured I was safe.
Pathfinder be like that.
We could flip for it. D2.
Sure. I'll be 1, you be 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
That's that. Now it is.
That's an easy way to solve it.
Now it is Fleshlord's turn.
I'm gonna slap this one.
Wow. That is slapping sound.
That was an epic sound for a miss. I'm just like sloshing books off these bookshelves.
No, precious knowledge.
Just this big fucking hulking monster walking around a library.
He misses the attack, unfortunately. Juggling. What are you gonna have Juggling do?
I guess he'll keep watch. He'll just move over here and keep watch.
Okay, Stoic.
Do I have to make another check to continue climbing?
I know I'll let you keep that one unless you're in combat, but no. I mean, I'm not. Unless they with the rats were attacking, you're good.
Okay, then second question: can I move the ladder while on it?
Yes.
By like grabbing onto the shelf and like pulling myself.
Yes, you can. You can move up to 15 feet on the ladder.
All right, can I like slide up diagonal to the Flesh Lord here?
Yeah, you can slide through. Yeah, you can. You can slide diagonal to the Flesh Lord. Yep.
Okay, I will do that, and I will climb the rest of the way. Can I potentially reach the little rat thing?
Sure.
The little rat man.
Since you use the ladders in the library, yes, you can attack him.
He's like, I want somebody to use my ladders.
I feel like a swashbuckler.
But unfortunately, you miss.
Yeah.
You probably expected us all to use the ladders instead of me just fucking embiggening.
I don't care. Restraint's turn.
That's exactly what you would do, though. You're like, ladders. Alright, so Restraint is now embarrassed because he has done little more than kill one swarm of rats, and he's now on a ladder with nowhere to go, so I'm going to get back off the ladder. Do I need to make any sort of roll to get down?
Oh, you just slide down.
You're like 5 feet up the ladder. You're stepping off of it.
Yeah, I guess I could fail, trip, and land on my Morningstar.
Don't say things like that. Don't give them ideas.
I mean, technically, you could, if you wanted to take this ladder, you could roll a check, and you could skirt all the way over here if you wanted to.
Wait, all the way to where?
Over here.
With that ladder?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it go off the rail then?
It would.
I'd make him roll an acrobatics check to keep it on.
And then jump on the other ladder. Oh man. You know what? What am I gonna do? This ladder is on this bookshelf, right? This guy? Yeah, because that's a table.
And
okay.
if you make a strength check, you can push the ladder up to 30 feet.
Hang on, sorry. Quick thinking. This ladder has rats on it. Ooh! I have an idea. I'm gonna move to the rats here. Can I take this ladder, strength check it, and chuck it across the room back here?
You can, sure.
to get those rats away from us? Or is that really gonna screw us up if we try to climb the?
Just do what you need to do, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm still raging, and I'm not.
He's on that ladder, technically, Matt.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wasn't able to pick it up and move it with me.
Oh, never mind. Okay, well, where are the rats then?
On the ladder with him.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit. This may be stupid of me. I'm gonna hit the rats on the ladder and try not to knock them off. See what happens. That's a plus 7.
Damage. Wow. Okay.
7.
And now I hate to be the person, but now I have to ask: is that an acrobatics check for our gentleman climbing the ladder?
19. I don't. With a 19, I don't know, because he rolled good. If he'd rolled like a fumble or something, maybe, right?
I realized that was reckless. That's exactly the kind of attack I would do.
Roll a climbing check or acrobatics check, a stoic.
Our big muscle man down there just shook the ladder.
He shook it, but you stayed on. But
Nice.
But your roll wasn't that high, so you're gonna be flat-footed as you're climbing, which I think you are already.
Yeah, I am already.
Not a technical genius when I'm angry. Alright, that's it, obviously, for me. Sorry.
Okay, now it is the rat's turn. They're gonna climb. They're gonna drop down on restraint. I don't think they would do that. Well, they would see something rattle them. They're gonna jump down on restraint. They're going to. This is a different rat pack or rat group. Do 5 damage.
Imagining restraint running around the library screaming, covered in rats the entire time.
That's
do
all I've
5
done.
damage to restraint, and then roll a fortitude save restraint.
Okay,
We'll finally get them off of you, and then you immediately get more rats on you again.
I know. What was the first thing you said before roll a fortitude save?
5 damage.
Seriously?
Yep, I rolled good. Sorry, sir.
You did. I really didn't expect this encounter to last this long, I'm going to be honest.
Well, these little nightcrawler things are fucking running around the library. I gotta catch them all. Gotta catch these little Pokemans.
I think I just screwed myself here.
Okay. That's that. So now it is your turn, Flesh Lord.
Okay, I will crush this little Pokemon. And let's see, do any of those hit?
The first one, and the third one, yeah.
Okay, so that deals 5 plus. That deals 15 damage.
Did you? And no one hit this before. Did you hit? Yeah, you hit it before, correct?
No, I
No,
missed.
Stoic did. Stoic hit it.
I think I did a whopping 3 to it.
Yeah,
Yep.
with his hand out.
Yep. So with that, you hear a. As it starts to fumble on the ground.
2 cats and heat.
Is it still alive?
What did you roll together?
15. 15.
15. It's breathing heavily on the ground, like it's bleeding out.
Okay, so since it is still technically alive, as of my new ability, it needs to make a fortitude save. Because I bit it.
Ooh.
And my bite carries poison now.
Okay, fortitude save 12. It made a 16.
Okay, no, it only had to make 12, so it makes it. Jeez, it made a 16 on it has a +4 to its fortitude. Holy shit!
I don't know what the plus 4 is, sir.
Rats
You
are
said
hard.
you said it had 16.
I know. I don't know what that is, sir. I'm in character.
You don't have a character. You're the DM. God.
I have no characters.
He's like, it's a +4 if I say it's a +4.
No, I don't do that. I make everything.
I know.
I roll in front of y'all.
That's true.
Okay, so what is your character's want
That's
to do?
my turn.
Okay, so we have. What does the party want to do from there?
Then we still have to find a third one.
True.
You still have a swarm of rats on me. Don't change music like we're out of
Yeah,
combat.
yeah, I thought there was still another swarm left.
There isn't a
The rest of us just stop caring and just start like dicking around with other
This is all
stuff.
okay for now.
I think no. With that one, no, that swarm disappeared when that one died.
Oh, good.
Wait a second. You said it was bleeding out, right?
The one on the ground, yes.
But it's still alive, right?
I mean, you would have to roll heal checks for that.
I grab it off the shelf.
Okay.
I have an interesting idea. And I'm going to hold it real tight between my hands, and I'm going to ask Juglin to cast his his what is it?
Okay.
Rebuke death on it.
Okay.
Well, if it's alive, it's stabilized at the very least.
It's stabilized.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna turn it into my Pokemon.
I'm gonna make.
This is I arcane mark the Flesh Lord's mark onto the beast. This is the Flesh Lord's beast now.
I'm gonna make my way down the ladder.
Because I am put it on living things.
This is when you just don't ask questions. I'm gonna... If the rats are off me, I'm gonna take a moment. I'm gonna be, like, still clawing at imaginary rats, and then I'm gonna calm down and come out of rage.
Let's see if her strength.
Can I make an Arcana or a religion check on this thing to try and figure out what the fuck it is?
Let's see. You can roll. Let's see if her strength is afraid of rats. What? Roll a.
This will not be.
Roll a will save for strength.
This is not going to be good. Is this before or after I am in rage?
This roll, no, because you're not in rage anymore. Because you're out of combat.
Oh, that sucks. Because then my roll's going to be worse. Yeah, it was
Her
worse.
strength is now afraid of rats.
Oh, shit.
Or has a phobia of rat swarms and rat-like creatures. He takes a negative in diplomacy with rats, rat-like creatures, or anything that looks rodent-like.
I wonder how many times we're gonna have to diplomacy rats.
That's what I was
Well, I only had one time, but now I have 15 in the campaign added.
I mean, rat folk are a race in Pathfinder.
So
Well,
you telling me I developed a phobia in a matter of...
DM, you now have a reason to let me keep my Pokemon.
That's true. You telling me I developed a phobia in a matter of 2 minutes?
You did run around for like the last 2 minutes completely covered in rat.
Sir, it only takes one time to be scared of something. It takes that.
You're right.
It takes that one holiday in your uncle's lap.
Flesh Lord, on the other hand, was so unscarred by it that he chose to keep one.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
Were any of my checks able to discern anything about this fucking thing?
No.
Is it
not
magical?
Oh, religion. Religion. You can do a knowledge arcana, not with a 10. You know that it's a ratling.
Funny enough, that's what I was gonna name it if you didn't tell me what it was.
Hello, Rattling.
Is it a natural creature or is it something that's like spawned by magic?
Well, it's a magical beast. That's why Arcana got you that much of it.
Gotcha.
Okay, but it's not like a summoned creature.
No.
I just mean, like, is it a creature that can exist in nature?
Yeah, it's a magical beast, and it's rattling, and it's tiny.
Okay. I'm gonna gag its little man mouth with a little piece of rope, and I'm gonna and I'm gonna tie its little hands and legs together, and that way I can just kind of carry it around in like a little bindle without it casting spells and making noises.
So it's a prisoner.
Yes. I have handle animal. I'm gonna handle animal it until it's properly handled.
Well, you know that it's a magical beast.
Yeah, well, yeah. It still has the word beast in it.
This is gonna create some interesting situations with my phobia.
I want to make a friend with the Pokemon. The Flesh Lord friends to all flesh.
I also be taking a look around the library, seeing if any of the books or papers or whatnot here that haven't been thoroughly thrashed or destroyed, if anything might be valuable, not in the way of monetary, but like in knowledge.
Juggling? Let me see something. You said monetary, but in knowledge?
I said not monetary, but might might be interesting to study.
Yeah, roll for me.
Because I'm a huge nerd.
Perception,
What are you looking for?
Perception at first to see what's on there.
Gotcha.
Let me see what you got for your skills. Knowledge Arcana, History.
Can I assist him?
Can you assist on knowledge checks?
I'm assuming we could pool our knowledge.
Yeah, just roll a 1d20. No bonuses, I believe. I think you just roll a flat 1d20. Let me see.
I think I'm cooling off.
I mean, if it's not flat D20, I have a decent number of different knowledges.
I got you. I need to look this up. This is fine. I need to learn more. I need to learn more stuff as a DM.
Dude, it's Pathfinder. Like, I don't think anyone can know everything always.
Wow, you cannot make untrained knowledge checks with a DC 10 or higher.
Right. The max you can get is a 10.
Well,
Yeah.
You do have this is considered a library you're in. So let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, I have arcane, history, and religion.
Let's see. I'm rocking Arcana, Engineering, History, Planes, and Religion.
This is the most intense standing in a library music ever.
He's doing other stuff.
Study. Study.
So
I mean,
so research. Let me see. What am I going to give this library? That's fair. Roll. Okay. Roll a 1d4 plus your. You have intelligence modifier for that class?
Oh, yeah.
Roll 1d4 plus your intelligence modifier.
Impressive.
Okay. I don't want to keep the stream up. Here's the rules for the library. But I will, with that, I will knock off. You find, with that roll, a couple of things. It's magical. You find some tomes. The one about preventing bed sores. It says moving PT. It's moving PT Q2H, which you summarize as every 2 hours. Make sure no added pressure or bony prominences. Look for non-blenching while doing a skin assessment. With that, you detect magic. Make a spellcraft check, someone.
Well, how long am I handling this object that's magical while I'm doing this?
For a while.
Okay. If it's at least a minute, then object reading will kick in. If it's a magic item, the occultist learns its properties in command word as if he had successfully examined the item using detect magic and succeeded at a spellcraft check.
Okay, so you know that this spell is a scroll or whatnot. You know that it is a gentle repose scroll. You preserve the remains of a dead creature so that they do not decay, doing so effectively. that sends a time limit on raising a creature from the dead. They spend
It's a what?
gentle repose. Days spent under the influence of this spell don't count against the time limit, so it's gentle repose.
Does it say what caster level?
Yeah, it's going to be 2.
Okay. Because I think that sets how long it preserves the corpse, right?
As you continue to look, you notice you see something that says administering an enema.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah!
You should explain the rationale for the enema and the steps that are involved, as well as communicate what the enema involves to the patient. Make sure that he understands he should call you for assistance if it needs help. Explain that the patient should take several deep breaths while the enema is administered. Reinforce the need for him to communicate any pain, cramps, dizziness, or lightheadedness during the procedure. With your rule, you realize, again, you detect magic, and you realize that this spell is a scroll of hydraulic push.
Like, are these scrolls tucked into medical books?
Yep. They're like on the page, like they're doubling as scrolls and medical procedures.
That's so weird.
Now we know that this is the case. I imagine that we would look harder around the library.
What do you mean?
Well, like, finding these books, and we keep finding that they're magic. I imagine we'd skim through the library a little more carefully to find more of them.
Well, just for reference, Esoteric can't actually detect magic until I pick up Divination as a school.
Actually, yeah, you know what? I just realized that I cast Detect Magic. Where are all of the magic books in the library?
I was just going to point out that, like, when I'm handling them, if they are magic, then my object reading will kick in.
I got you.
Yeah, so I should be able to find all of them.
So, as of right now, you only detected magic on the 3 books.
Well, yeah, I'll detect magic on the library.
Oh, I mean, excuse me. That's what you found.
Oh, okay.
That's the maximum.
Okay. Our cleric, is his name Jurgen? Am I saying that right?
Sure.
I don't know if we know. I don't know if anyone knows.
Jurgen, that's fine. I don't care.
Jurgen? Okay. I'm probably going to offer him the Gentle Repose book and explain, like, Esoteric's basically just looking at the book, like, reading through it, and then I'll offer it to the cleric and say, there's a scroll tucked in there that's got the ability to preserve a corpse. It
I'll give him the hydraulic push one, too. I'm just keeping track of all the scrolls he has, because he doesn't do a lot in combat, so I just giving them all to him.
Sure. Can he actually activate it?
No.
Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, technically he can.
Yeah, if you use Magic Device, it's a Blood Ranger, Druid, Magus, Shaman, Sorcerer, Wizard. Yep. I mean, he could use it. Anybody can use it. I mean, if you use Magic Device. You call forth a quick blast of water that knocks over and soaks one creature or square. Haha, enema. You can use this blast of water to make Bull Rush against any one creature or object. Your CMB for this Bull Rush is equal to your class or level, plus your Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma modifier, whichever is the highest. The Bull Rush does not provoke an attack of opportunity. And Hydraulic pushes any normal flames, creatures, or a single 5-foot square which the target is against. And it has a range of 25 foot per level, so it's just 25 foot for right now. And it's ranged, so...
Yeah.
That might be, I don't know, that might be useful for restraint if he's, if he can, like, bull rush into combat while raging and then...
Yeah. Well, it's on your class list.
It's on his class list, but it's a scroll. Can they? I thought wands are the only thing that they could use. I thought scrolls still had to be used. You still had to use spellcraft.
Oh, yeah. That's what it is with the scrolls.
Giving him all the juggling because I mean a lot of scrolls we've run into are things he can use, but if he's just standing around in combat anyways, I mean he might as well have access to these things.
Is he going to be able to use something like that, or I guess he could hold on to it?
He's got a couple. I've given him a rank and use magic device because when you put the class ranks in him, you forgot to give him the ones for being a human.
Oh.
So he has a rank and use magic device.
I just mean like if he bull rushes something. I guess the scroll itself does damage, not. He'll just be in.
Yeah, he's
in
just
danger. is the only like, downside. He'll be like in the middle of it. Then is the only caveat, I guess.
So those are the that's the library. I'm going to end my stream there. We can continue to talk. Let me see. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank everybody for hanging out with us. Let me end that.